Hello everyone, today we'll talk about the solution to the problem number of ways to split array. This is quite a straightforward problem because it utilizes a pretty obvious observation, but it's not that difficult to forget about that observation when solving more difficult problems, so it's good to refresh our memory that this simple fact exists. And the simple fact is this: when we have a set of items and we look at the sum of their values, and then we split that set into two different parts, such that every element is in exactly one of the parts, then we calculate the sum of values of one part, sum of values in the second part, then the sum of those two sums of values is exactly the same as the sum of all the values in the original set. So in this case, when we have a split, then the sum of values to the left and to the right of the split together give the sum of values of the whole array, which means that checking if a given split is okay is exactly the same as just maintaining the sum of values to the left of it, which is essentially just a rolling sum. It's even easier here because we don't have to care about the sum of elements to the right. We just have to know the total. So this is sum of nums. We want to divide it by 2 and round up. We have division by 2 rounded down. So we have to add 1 and then divide by 2 rounded down. This is the same thing as divided by 2 rounded up. And this is the target. Now, if the sum of values to the left of the split point is equal to at least target, that means that this is a good split. So we'll be maintaining the running total, the number of good splits, and for every element we check if the total is greater than or equal to our target. If so, we increment the result and we add the current value to the total. We have to make sure, because here we are being told that there has to be at least one element to the right of I, and of course there has to be at least one element to the left of I from the way it's written, so you have to make sure that there are no off by one errors. This is one way of doing it. At the end we return the result, and that's it. That's the whole medium problem.